Georgia residents, this is another video that concerns you. In the Peach State, we are no strangers to the burden of rising taxes. It's an issue that impacts us all, from Savannah to Atlanta and everywhere in between. Enter Senate Bill 349, a beacon of hope or a cause for concern. This proposed legislation has been making waves in our local government, with key figures stepping into the limelight. We're talking about politicians who hold positions that directly influence our day-to-day lives. And yet, their names often remain unfamiliar to many of us. But today, we're going to change that. We're going to shed light on what exactly Senate Bill 349 entails. And most importantly, what this could mean for you and your hard-earned dollars. Let's look deeper into Senate Bill 349 and its implications for you, the taxpayers. Let's talk about Senate Bill 349, a piece of legislation that could change the tax landscape in Georgia. At its core, Senate Bill 349 is designed to put a cap on the rise of property taxes. This isn't just a random decision, it's a response to the steep and steady climb of property taxes over the past few years. Now, what does Senate Bill 349 specifically propose? It aims to limit the annual increase in property tax assessment to no more than 3% or the rate of inflation, whichever is lower. This would apply to all residential properties in Georgia. Currently, there is no such cap, and property assessments can increase as much as the market dictates, leading to higher property taxes for homeowners. But why is this bill so important? Well, it's because property taxes are a significant source of revenue for local governments, funding essential services like schools, public safety, and infrastructure. Yet on the flip side, the continual rise in property taxes can place a heavy burden on homeowners, especially those on fixed incomes or those experiencing financial hardship. The proponents of Senate Bill 349 argue that it would provide much-needed relief to homeowners, preventing them from being priced out of their homes due to escalating property taxes. They believe that this would bring a much-needed balance to the property tax system, making it more equitable and sustainable. However, the bill does not propose to reduce the current tax rates. Instead, it seeks to slow the rate at which these taxes increase. This means that while homeowners may not see a decrease in their property taxes immediately, they could expect a slower rise in the future. In essence, Senate Bill 349 is an attempt to strike a balance between the need for local government funding and the financial realities of homeowners. It's a complex issue, and the bill represents an effort to navigate the fine line between these two important considerations. Senate Bill 349 is more than just a piece of legislation. It's a potential game changer for Georgia taxpayers. What does this bill mean for you, the Georgia resident and taxpayer? Let's dive right into the potential implications of Senate Bill 349. To truly appreciate the gravity of this bill, we need to take a quick trip down memory lane. The last time property taxes were raised in Georgia was in 2021, with an increase of 2%. This was a significant hike, affecting homeowners and businesses alike, and has been a point of contention ever since. Now, Senate Bill 349 proposes to limit these rising taxes, but like any legislation, it comes with its own set of pros and cons. On the positive side, the bill could potentially ease the financial burden on homeowners and businesses by capping the tax increase. This means more money in your pocket at the end of the day. It could also encourage more businesses to set up shop in Georgia, fostering economic growth and job creation. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The flip side of the coin reveals some potential drawbacks. Limiting tax increases could mean less revenue for local governments. This could lead to a reduction in essential public services like schools, roads, and public safety departments. There's a delicate balance to be struck here, between lowering taxes and maintaining the level of services residents have come to expect. Moreover, while the bill could potentially benefit current homeowners, it might also make it more difficult for new buyers to enter the housing market. With limited tax revenue, local governments may be forced to increase other fees to compensate, which could indirectly affect housing affordability. Senate Bill 349 is a complex piece of legislation with far-reaching implications. It has the potential to transform Georgia's economic landscape, for better or worse. As a resident and taxpayer, it's crucial to understand these implications and how they might affect you personally. The implications of Senate Bill 349 are far-reaching. It's essential for you to stay informed. Being a taxpayer and resident means being part of the conversation. Understanding the ins and outs of Senate Bill 349, knowing its potential impact, and recognizing the underscores our role in shaping our community. It's not just about paying taxes. It's about understanding where those resources go and how they influence our day-to-day lives. So keep engaging, keep questioning, and keep learning. Remember, knowledge is power. Please like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest developments.